Hello, welcome to Course 2 in the Form-Based Code Introduction 101 series. This course is about learning how to look. My name is Jeffrey Farrell. I'm with Farrell Madden. I'm an urbanist and a form-based code writer, obviously, and with the Form-Based Code Institute.
Hi, I'm Tony Perez with Opticos Design and the Form-Based Codes Institute, and I'm Director of Form-Based Coding for Opticos. This is my 16th year of writing form-based codes. It's all I do, and I love it. Just a disclaimer, we're going to show you what to look for when you code, not how to code yet. That comes later. Thank you.
And we're going to run through brief chapters in really why and what we want you to look at. And then the street space elements incrementally, the sidewalks and street trees, on-street parking, door yards, which is the area right in front of the building, the building frontages and facades themselves, building street walls, which is a detail element that's usually quite often misunderstood, and then building siting, how buildings sit on the block and face the street, and finally look at what happens when you have big jumps in scale or intensity between adjacent lots in a city. When you look at a great street and you're in a great place, it's kind of like that Supreme Court decision, you know what it is when you see it. Well, we want to talk about how to start analyzing that and take it apart. Here's a really big city, New York City, one of the side streets, but a very humane place despite its New York's reputation. At the other end of the scale, it's a city street, but it's very intimate, very small, almost miniaturized, very comfortable place to live. I know it's not too far from my house, but what makes it a great place as a residential street, what makes it part of that spectrum of big city residential streets down to small city and small town streets. And then also let's look at what happens when you're on kind of Main Street, call it a retail, a commercial street. What are those elements? This is Bethesda, Maryland. It's actually a great place. It's a busy street in terms of people on the sidewalk and in the street. A lot of activity going on, but when you look at that image, you see this looks like a comfortable place, even if I don't want to buy anything. Likewise, when you look at this image, this is clearly a great place. You see these people sitting there having fun in front of this building, eating, drinking, a place for bicycles, place for cars, place for pedestrians. It's a great mix, different from the residential, but really complementary. So what are those elements that make it up? And then in this very sad image, this is a street that's not a great place. This is in Columbia, Missouri, which has a great downtown. It really is, but this is not one of the great downtown streets. This is, if you go one block over, it gets very cool with a lot of coffee shops, etc. But this miss of a great street has most of the elements that the other ones did. It's got the street trees, the sidewalk is maybe a little mean, but where it really starts to fall down is that building frontage. This is one example of what can go wrong. There's an exposed parking area there, and if you look carefully, you can see there is a person in there feeding a meter. So people do live there, but when you look at that image, it's kind of unhumane. This is an image, this is a place that you don't want to walk down the street. That parking structure is just sucking the life off the street. So one element, what are all the elements and how do they go together to make the great place? We want to teach you how to look and analyze. Please join us in Chapter 2, where we're going to talk about what to look at and really why we're doing this as well.